Hello everyone and welcome to February. Now, I am experimenting a little bit today with cooking, whereas usually, when I've got these food boxes, I'm usually just kind of following the instructions, but this time I decided to go a little bit out there because there was one food box I wasn't interested in making and I lost track of time as to how long I had it for, and then some of the major ingredients from it went off a little bit. So I realised I couldn't really have it, so I've got like leftover ingredients like some tomatoes, some courgettes, the organic vinegar. I've got all sorts. So I thought, well, I'm going to have some pasta with some tomato sauce. I thought, why not jazz it up a bit? I've got some onions left over. I'll put some onions in there. I found some paprika, putting that in, and I'm about to find out whether or not it was a good experiment or not. But no, I just thought I'd document this because the monthly vlog went out and a lot of people thought, I like this segment on cooking. It's not going to be like that every time because that took up like half of the vlog. It was about 40 minutes originally recorded, and I cut it down to something like 10-15 minutes, but even then it was a huge chunk. I want things to be calmer this month. This month, it's like a smooth sailing thing. It probably won't be. This is probably going to be like a poorly aged comment because you're already looking at the beginning of this video knowing how much it is, and you're like, oh. So I don't know, I don't know how I'm feeling, so we'll see. But either way, I'm gonna go back to cooking. Hello everyone, I think I've lost my mojo a little bit, and yes, there's a hole in my t-shirt before you ask any more on that. I've lost my mojo a little bit. You know how the end of last year I took December as a bit of a break? January I started getting into the audios a bit, like I've now been able to finish another audio drama today, the last Torchwood audio drama. But I think I've just fallen out of love with writing. Because recording and editing I'm actually fine with, it's just the writing part. Maybe I think I've hit a major writer's block. Because I'm currently working on the Sherlock Holmes volume. And that's taking a little while. We got the first one done now, and I'm meant to be writing the second one. It should all be very easy to do. Sherlock Holmes volume is obviously being written by multiple different writers, but I'm script editing them. And there are some elements that we just need to tweak. Not many, but just a few. And yeah, it's just taking a little while to do, and I'm just I'm tired all the time. And this last week or two, I've actually not had a lot of major work to do. I've actually had a bit more time to concentrate on this, so gonna have some dinner and then concentrate on getting these scripts done, because ideally I should be getting them done soon. The Magtor loop is almost finished. It's recorded. I just need to finish editing it. I'm about halfway through the Magtor loop at the moment. The Magtor loop is that audio I announced with the Cravat Doctor meeting the 13th Doctor. Now, this is something I've never really mentioned before, but when this comes out, a lot of people aren't going to realise, until now, and hearing me say this, that I've not actually played the Cravat Doctor in over a year. So as a result, when you listen to the Magtor loop, if I sound a bit rusty, which I think I do, I haven't played that Doctor in over a year now. And it was really weird listening to it back and going, wow, this is technically the debut of the Cravat Doctor in a year. And I realised when it comes out, because I make things so far in advance, when it comes out, people will think I've only been gone for a few months. They won't realise. So it won't have much of an impact. But for me, I'm like, yes, amazing. But yeah, it just makes me laugh a little bit. I'm sort of realising, like, because this audio is going to come out when it's finished. When it's finished, there'll be a trailer that comes out, and then it'll follow up soon after. It just makes me laugh thinking that usually if I was making this wouldn't be coming out until 2022. So it would be the same amount of time. But it's not. It's literally going to be coming out as soon as possible. So it's really weird. Yeah. Anyway, that was my little thing. So, yeah. Overton Audios presents.
But it's bigger on the inside.
You can take this.
Why me?
She's your girlfriend.
A Santaran?
Looks like he knows more than you expected. This man knows of my species.
Who are you?
My name is Oscar.
Tell me your name.
Lost him.
Lost who? I was here with my son, who has gone missing.
Then he's dead too.
I am Pride, War Chief of the SHALKA Confederacy. Where are they?
Why are you here, Ice Warriors? Why are you looking for the Shalka?
I'm sick of the constant secrets.
I chose what was best for you. A bounty hunter called Devlin has been hired to kill me.
Doctor, come on. Stop playing around. Wake up, please.
Doctor Who Uncharted Past Volume 3, available from 13th of February 2021 at 3 p.m. Oh, this is exciting. Because yes, it did snow last month. However, it did not settle anywhere. Now it is settling on the plants, and no matter what heating setting I put it on, I am freezing cold. It doesn't help as well that I'm trying something else like new with dieting, etc. But as a result, I'm hungry, and because I'm not eating as much, I'm also colder. So nothing's working for me today. Also, I'm in dire need of a haircut. I've had like this long strand bit of hair here, which is annoying because I'm losing my hair. The Sherlock Holmes volume is now finished. People handed in their scripts, and I've gone through and script edited bits and pieces, because there's always going to be small little things where someone's got like, not that it's bad, but I want to try and word it in a way that doesn't sound like it's bad, which it isn't. But you know, everyone's always got their own little ideas about what they would want Sherlock Holmes to do, or what they believe Sherlock Holmes would do. But then obviously me and Dan have got a very set idea, so we've had to go through and just kind of tweak a few little bits and pieces, but nothing much. It's just time consuming because all the Sherlock Holmes stories are so detailed. And like, if you change one line, it can change something in like 30 pages time. So it's just been so time consuming to check that everything's in order. And there'll probably be something we've missed, I reckon. But it's either that or don't make it at this stage. But as well as that, I'm now working on another little tortured audio drama, which we will be making an announcement on soon. Once it's written and recorded, that one's coming out in October. It's coming out for the 15th anniversary of Torture, because this year is the 15th year. So might as well do something for that. And then what else? We're doing a volume called Mastermind, which is about the Master. John announcing this in the monthly vlog, but of course we'll probably do more something official. John is moving on to really, really good things in his life. He's written a book, like an actual book. He's just getting publishing sorted out. He's also going further into acting, so as a result, he has spoken about sort of saying goodbye to his version of the Master. We already had plans about a year ago to do this Master volume, so now we're pushing to do that, and then we'll probably sort out a final Master story with the Cravat Doctor at some point down the line. If not, we will record it very far in advance, so that he can say goodbye to him doing it and he can move on to other things. It's quite sad because, like I've said to him before, these audios started with me and him, really. I was doing series 1 of Resurrection really, really slowly. Every 2 to 3 months there was an episode. And then I think it was the last 3 episodes of the 8 were suddenly coming out monthly because I started talking to John. He was making his own audios, and he has openly said in his podcast, we did a podcast together as well. We did a podcast together where we talked about us. We were both kind of failing at sorting out our audios, and we helped one another. So as a result, the fact that he is now saying, I'm going to step back and do this, it is a bit sad. But at the same time, it's like we're not stopping talking, you know. He will still be in things, but they just won't be Doctor Who related anymore. They'll probably be more like Time Traveller, or he's probably going to play a role in this Sherlock Holmes volume. You know, he's probably going to be in so many other things, but you know, it's just the fact of he's trying to move on to different things now. which is fine. Anyway, that was my little emotional moment done. This little Torchwood special is only going to be something quite short. It's not going to be something too drawn out. It's just a little special episode because, again, I've already got 3 specials coming out, which are very long. Scripts are about half an hour to 40 minutes each, and that one killed me. This is just going to be like a nice little special thing, but it introduces elements from all different areas of Torchwood, not just in the series, but also we're hoping to have some little crossovers with other fan films to really celebrate Torchwood properly. So fingers crossed that all works out. Obviously, I'm still currently writing it, but yeah, we'll probably do like a little update thing when it gets closer to the time. I hadn't looked out of the window, but on my patio for a little while, and I don't know what, and it's just literally the moment I started recording now, it's just started snowing heavily again. The roads are getting covered more and more in snow again. I was supposed to be going into work tomorrow, but I don't think that's happening. And I don't know why I'm stood out here, because I am wearing pyjama shorts and a t-shirt. It's a short sleeved as well. And I'm cold, but I just wanted to look at this because it's, I mean, you know, I've only lived here. I've lived here since the beginning of November. This is now my 4th month here, which is weird, but also not had any snow. I'm watching now as snow in the wind is being moved around. God, this isn't as much. Oh my god, it's. God, I'm going in. I mean, last night I filmed that clip and and it wasn't as bad as this. I've just woken up to this. Oh my word. Am I going a bit mad, or has it not stopped snowing for 3 days? Because I get the feeling it hasn't. I mean, the problem is one of the sites I'm on, which is the one I'm not allowed to talk about, that's gone very quiet recently, and the snow is certainly not going to help. And then another site I'm on, which is the one that I was at Fulham, which, if you remember last month's vlog, I was walking on with Ollie and we had a River Thames around there. Those sort of buildings are very difficult to do because, or just to build in general, because next to water you typically end up getting leaks when you build a basement. So as a result, right now everything's so icy and cold and snow. I've been told that everything there has become ice. So not many people are working there at the moment either, because obviously everything's ice there on the site. It's all puddles have just turned to ice. I mean, I'm alright in my robe here. It seems to be a bit warmer today, but whenever I filmed the other clips the other day, it just was much colder. I think it was because it was more evening. This is around 10, 11 in the morning. It's alright. I mean, this is certainly exciting. I mean, we're like in the middle of February now, and we've had like 3 days straight of snow. What is going on? Because basically my dad and stepmom are snowed in some ways. They can still leave the house, but obviously then, as you remember from my previous monthly vlogs, you know, we lived on a farm and none of the trains are working and the roads are difficult to drive on because not only are they country roads, but it's also covered in snow and ice. That's not helpful. I'm right next to the train station, but the train station's completely, I don't know, it's nice. It's very nice though. I must say, we don't get, oh my god, it's getting, like, the snow's it's getting faster. I must say though, it is nice. I know I keep going on about the snow, but it's just because it's nice. Not only do we not really get snow all that often, but also I've moved, so I'm seeing snow in a more, you know, filled location. You know, it's just nice. I don't know, it's just nice. Overton Audios presents.
Are there any messages for me?
Sorry, no.
Any under the name of the Doctor?
Excuse me?
Oh no. Get your hands off me.
Bring her on board. We'll introduce her to Magtor.
I'm the Doctor.
I didn't send for a doctor.
And you are?
Magtor, sir. Grimace Magtor.
Was he wearing a cravat by any chance?
Yes.
That's the man I'm looking for.
Then you were 200 years too late.
I think you'd look good with a cravat.
What? With your face or mine?
Either. Doctor Who, Transcending Time. The Magtor Loop. Coming the 21st of February 2021 at 12 p.m. So it's been a little while. The month is almost over and I've really not done anything. I have been on site and this month has actually been more of a working from home month than anything else. And I'm really trying to push to be productive. Like, honestly, doesn't feel it, but I have made quite a few pushes and got quite a lot done for the audios. Like, now I only have 2 more audio dramas to write that I haven't started yet. There are other scripts that other people are writing, which obviously are being waited on. I think that's also part of the problem, is that I was so busy I couldn't start writing. So I've asked other people to start writing for me. But then as a result, this little period of time has come up where I'm really quite free and I'm not writing it because it's not my thing. So I'd obviously asked people to start writing it for me in the hopes that, I wanted to get people involved and the fans involved, but also because I'm running about now. If you think about it, before summer last year, I wasn't managing people. I was just me. I was just doing what I needed to do for work, because we're very much left to our own devices on what we need to do for work. And that's not a bad thing. But also managing people isn't a bad thing either. It was just a case of that I'm managing, now I'm managing 3 people. And as a result, even though it's less work for me to do, I stress out more because I'm now thinking that there are 3 other people attached to me like a weird web and they're doing things. So as a result, I'm thinking about what they're doing and I can't really switch off. So as a result, things have just become slower. And I don't know, I knew I'd said I'd be taking a break, but I'm also really, it's 2021 releases that I've really pulled back. Like Sherlock Holmes, I've obviously mentioned, we announced it, got some fan writers in because Dan had been writing it for a year and hadn't, and he'd lost his inspiration because it'd been left there for so long. But there was nothing else to fill the void. Otherwise, you would have had a month or so, or maybe 2 to 3 weeks, maybe, of no releases or content at all, which that's very weird in the middle of the year, considering everything else around it is finished and now can't be moved. So we wanted to get the fans involved as well, and a lot of fans did want to be involved. And then we've got those scripts. We've gone through them and finalised them. They're now out recording. Myself and Dan need to record our bits for that, but we're just trying to concentrate on getting background characters and secondary characters finished, etc. But then, of course, on top of that, you've got another volume. And the annoying thing is, these volumes that are coming out, that are still outstanding for 2021, it's not like they cover a huge span. The volumes that are coming out at the moment are all coming out in one day, which is probably why they feel like there's no progress being made, because if these volumes were all coming out in a day, I would know that it would be covering, like Sherlock Holmes would be covering 2 to 3 weeks, but it's not. It's covering technically 2 weekends. One for the trailer, one for all 3 episodes, and vice versa for these 2 other volumes are also 3 episodes all coming out in a day. So it feels like there's no progress being made. There's 2 volumes in a month, and there's another big volume that's coming out that is weekly. But there's so many characters in that, and so many actors in it are so busy now because all of a sudden work has suddenly risen for them, that there's just delay after delay, which is nothing short of worrying. But of course, that's not out until November. But also, I don't want to be pushing myself because obviously I don't know when work will get heavy again. So it's just a bit stressy at the moment. But I'm sure it'll be all right. I'll give you an update if we or if I film anything more for the month. Overton Audios presents.
I was at Harry Jackson's trial yesterday.
Mr. Jackson is a murderer.
But we've done him wrong. We weren't there for the community like we should be.
So, female, 17 years old. That bloke over there was out cycling this morning and found her.
Do you have an ID?
Not yet. Forensics are checking the body.
Turn her over.
Sorry.
Turn her over.
My love.
Oh no.
Chelsea's body was discovered this morning.
What? This is your mother just playing a game to mess with me?
I'm really sorry, Em.
This is a murder investigation. You are my prime suspect.
I did not do this.
You were jealous that she was with another man.
She wasn't who you all think she was.
Go on.
I need to speak to Tess.
Palmer. You know protocol.
I know.
The victim. She's your cousin. I can't have you working on this case. Don't make it personal.
I won't.
You say it like it's that easy. We cannot take these kind of risks. This is another youth crime in our district.
On the Scene. Coming the 27th of February 2021 at 12 p.m. Hello everyone. Again, it's been a little while. Hope you've all been well. I think I'm well as well. I'm unsure if this clip is going to be the last one of the vlog or not, because not a lot's really happening, and not a lot will be happening. You know, when I first moved in here, everything was really exciting and I just wanted to vlog and chat. Now I've calmed down again. I'll see how I feel if this cuts off now at the end of the month. Hello everybody, the sun is out. I'm overdue massively a haircut, and I had a good couple of days at work. If you remember the Walthamstow job, which we finished like summer last year, they've been calling us back recently to do some more work for them. Like, this is like the end of defects, you know, when we were there and snagging and everything, but now it's over. It's been a year since certain areas went over. They want us to go back and check it all. But I thought I'd end the vlog here, honestly. It's a couple of days till the end of February now, and I'm tired. I've got lots to do, and because I'm dressed kind of smartly, I thought it would be nice to conclude a nice little moment like this. But overall, hearing what we have about Boris Johnson's new announcement, hopefully not next month, but the month after, I can get a haircut. And then the month after May, which is June, all COVID restrictions will be lifted, which will certainly be an interesting twist and a good mid-series finale for this monthly vlog, which is a nice thing. And hopefully we'll see some more exciting out and about sort of content, you know? Fingers crossed. Anyway, I bid thee a farewell. I am going to go and do some work now, get changed and do some work. And then, yeah. See you later.